Some days life feels like a giant question mark. You're waiting on answers, searching for direction, wondering when things will finally make sense. And in the middle of that confusion, fear creeps in. What if I'm making the wrong choice? What if I miss my moment? What if everything falls apart? But I want to remind you of something powerful today. What feels uncertain to you right now is already known by God. You don't need all the answers to walk in faith. You don't need a 10-step plan to trust God today. You just need to believe this. God sees the full picture, even when you're staring at a blank page. We panic because we can't see. But God isn't confused. He's not nervous about your future. He's not pacing in heaven, wondering how it's all going to work out. Why? Because Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you." Not guess, not hope. No. Maybe right now you're in a season that feels out of order. Plans fell through. People walked away. You're standing in a hallway. One door closed and the next one hasn't opened. But what if the delay isn't a denial? It's divine alignment. Just because you can't trace the steps, it doesn't mean God isn't guiding them. You may feel uncertain, but your shepherd knows the way. Let me remind you what God said through Jeremiah. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. That means your current confusion is not your permanent condition. God's plan still stands, even when yours falls apart. And yes, life may feel cloudy right now. But faith is walking forward even when the fog hasn't lifted. So breathe. You don't have to figure it all out today. You don't need clarity to keep moving. You just need trust. Because what feels unknown to you is fully known by the one who holds your past, present, and future in his hands. If this spoke to your heart today, save this and come back to it anytime you feel lost in the unknown. God's not done writing your story, and he's never been confused about your next chapter.